Nine rolling on with a potential show-stealing match, guys. Two
and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
The Headshrinkers accompanied at ringside by Alpha, but he's not the only tag team legend serving in a managerial role tonight.
That's right, Michael. Just like Alpha, Mr. Fu.
Show-stealing match, guys. Two very hungry tag teams facing off.
Indeed, Michael, the Headshrinkers and Steiner brothers are both new to the tag division in WWE, but both teams are off to an amazing start so far.
You have to imagine whichever team wins this high-profile fight becomes an instant top contender for the tag team championship. And with two teams this physical on such a big stage, it is indeed going to be a fight.
Did you hear that impact?
The Headshrinkers and Steiners are two of the brightest young teams in WWE, but they both come to this match with a few years of experience in WCW.
The Steiner brothers earned many tag accolades in WCW, but Rick and Scott have their share of singles titles too.
Meanwhile, Samu and Fatu were never quite able to break through before WWE. You know that has to serve as motivation for the Headshrinkers tonight. Being set up in the corner for something.
Chop.
There may be an abundance of togas in the arena today, but you're not going to see a lot of Greco-Roman wrestling out of the Headshrinkers. They're just looking to hurt the Steiners.
And that actually may help Samu and Fatu here. The Steiner brothers have earned most of their wins by utilizing their amateur wrestling skill set. I can't imagine they'll get many grappling opportunities against dedicated brawlers like the Headshrinkers.
Ducked underneath.
German suplex turns the tides.
What you want to do is come out on the wrong side of a match like this.
That's right. A big win at WrestleMania means a big boost in the tag division and a substantial winner's purse.
I don't think the Headshrinkers concern themselves much with the financial matters, Saxton, but they are dead set on proving they're the toughest dudes around.
Manages to fight out with a series of punches. Got the tag.
And just in the nick of time.
Power slam.
Good night.
That move had the amount of force akin to a natural disaster.
Before this match began, you heard the Steiners speak backstage. Scott saying, quote, "Me and my brother are going to go out with a game plan and do what we do best, and that's wrestle."
That's all well and good for the Steiner brothers, but Alpha has gone on record saying that his men are looking to tear Rick and Scott's heads off.
Oh, what a power slam.
Power slam.
As we'll set up in the corner of the ring.
Effective counter. Ooh, right to the throat.
Oh, my goodness. And we are really seeing the amazing skill sets of all four men in this tag team showcase.
Tough act to follow, guys. Fatu is imposing his will.
The Headshrinkers smartly keeping themselves out of the grasp of Rick and Scott Steiner.
There is a method to the madness of the Headshrinkers.
DDT!
Landed.
Oh, man, he is more than fired up right now. Got out of the way, but can he capitalize?
Fatu taking a moment to soak it all in.
clothesline.
What impact.
As we find ourselves surrounded by all this pageantry, do you think either of these teams is feeling the pressure of their first WrestleMania?
I can tell you that Samu and Fatu truly did not care. Alpha has turned these men into brutal fighters who simply want to destroy their opponents no matter...
And there goes Steiner sent outside the ring.
Fatu like a one-man wrecking machine right now, cleaning house.
Oh, look at this, the power by Scott Steiner.
But the tag was made and Scott not aware.
Big kick.
Scott Steiner did not see the blind tag made by Samu.
Oh, this is not looking good for Steiner.
And this is what the head... Shrinkers do. Top-tier tag team wrestling. Steiner didn't see the tag, taking flight.
He fails to connect. Bang! Ooh, and Samu fights back. Ooh! Oh, there's a headbutt. Ah, just like that, he's busted wide open.
Opening up the floodgates.
What an overhand chop. Flying
all the way to the outside. Coming down on their opponent like a sack of bricks.
1, 2. Run out of ringside and back to the mat. Could be thinking of high-risk offense here.
To the sky. Oh, took it high risk, but was off the mark.
Broken up with a fist to the face.
A clash of counters, and these superstars did their homework.
Tilt-a-whirl into the side slam. Nice. He's covering him. He's got him.
Kicks out after 1.
All the punishment he's taken, and yet he's still in this match.
Locks in the gut wrench.
Suplex. Ooh. Oh, the double axe handle.
Incredible height.
Being carried around now.
Targeting the throat there.
Perfect position. Uh-oh. Going for, looks like the Moonalock.
The bridge is in. Twisting the vertebrae in unnatural. Painful submission. Maneuver. The fingers are pried apart. They're out.
And that's going to jam Scott's offense.
Slowly getting back up, and he is not going to like what's next.
Roundhouse kick on the muzzle.
Oh, he timed that counter well.
In off the tag.
Turning the tables.
One answer after another. Neither competitor giving an inch.
Caught in a bad spot.
Down in a hurry, but from above.
Once again, he makes the clock.
Lift off from the top. With a splash.
gets him with the knee.
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, you can tell he's feeling it now. This fight is pumping him up. Propped up in the corner.
Tag. Double team coming.
Driven down face first.
That's it. No way the Steiners come back now.
2. And the Head Shrinkers get the win.
Here are your winners, Samu and Fatu, the Head Shrinkers.
And what a huge win for the Head Shrinkers tonight.
Samu and Fatu making their family proud and proving themselves as top contenders in the tag division.
Hey, let's put this in the simplest of all terms. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson is the biggest celebrity on the face of the planet today. Now, whether he's a blue chipper, the people's champion, or as we know him right now, the final boss, The Rock has always commanded all of the attention in the arena since the very first moment he made his WWE debut at the 1996 Survivor Series. Born into this business, The Rock would become WWE's first ever third-generation superstar, following in the footsteps of his father and grandfather. Who had competed in WWE rings before him.
Dwayne, you had a huge responsibility. There's a legacy, and you have to take it so seriously.
Even with incredibly high expectations, the Great One surpassed them all, along with the usual achievements if your name is The Rock: 2 Intercontinental Championships, 5 Tag Team Championships, 8 WWE Heavyweight Championships, a Royal Rumble victory, not even to forget the fact that The Rock once led an entire nation. The Rock has one of the more noteworthy feats in WWE history, earning WrestleMania victories over Hulk Hogan, Stone Cold Steve Austin, and John Cena. Each of these men are known as the faces of their respective era. Each of these men found out what happens when you go one-on-one. Oh, you know the rest. Of course, The Rock rivaled Stone Cold Steve Austin's popularity during the vaunted Attitude Era, tearing opponents down with rock bottoms and people's elbows while tearing them apart on the mic with cutting one-liners and catchphrases that are still recited to this day.
If you smell, know your role and shut your mouth.
He ended CM Punk's 434-day title reign as WWE Champion at the 2013 Royal Rumble as well, after having only competed twice over the previous 9 years, displaying the always ready mentality and physical conditioning on which he has built his global brand. But you don't need me to rattle off The Rock's resume to you, now do you? Of course not. The man is an occasion unto himself. He has headlined the biggest events against WWE's most iconic superstars and has always found a way to, how does he put it? Layeth the smackdown on some jabroni's candy ass. I couldn't have said it better myself. although I think I may have just done that. But indeed, he has. On a Thursday night in February of 1997, The Rock, still known as Rocky Maivia, would find himself challenging for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Only a few months into his tenure, he would be matched up against a face that would ultimately become one of his most familiar and hated rivals, Triple H, Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Seemingly overmatched by a more seasoned opponent, a youthful Rock would demonstrate all the traits that have come to define him in the years since. Tenacity, high IQ, and that legendary Samoan strength to ultimately surprise Helmsley and kick off the first championship reign for Rocky Maivia. It would be the first step of a journey that has ultimately led The Rock into the pantheon of WWE's elite. So now it's all in your hands. It's up to you to showcase the undying drive that makes The Rock the hardest worker in the room to deliver a shocking upset against the Greenwich snob himself. Guide The Rock to victory over Triple H at a very special Thursday, Raw Thursday, to give the first jolts to what would become the most electrifying career in sports entertainment.
And here comes the #1 contender, at least for tonight, Rocky Maivia.
The following contest, scheduled for one fall, is for the WWE Intercontinental Championship. Making his way to the ring is the challenger from the South Pacific, weighing in at 275 pounds, Rocky Maivia.
A blue chip talent with a bright future.
On his way to defend the Intercontinental Championship, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
His opponent from Greenwich, Connecticut, weighing in at 246 pounds, the WWE Intercontinental Champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Helmsley is scheduled to face another challenger at an upcoming show this Sunday. And he's taking the risk, stepping in here against the newcomer, Rocky Maivia.
Well, you can consider it risky, you can consider it overconfident, but any way you look at it, it's a dangerous move by Helmsley to take on an athlete who has been on a real roll. Rocky Maivia has been successful thus far in WWE, and Rocky is focused. Rocky is only thinking about tonight.
Saxton, just curious, have you ever exercised your right to remain silent? I am tired of all this talk about Rocky Maivia. Yeah, he's been on a roll, but it could all come to a screeching halt tonight at the hands of Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
The challenger not taking their eyes off the championship.
And the champ is staring daggers right back at the opposition.
The Intercontinental title. Hangs in. Balance tonight in a match between our refined champion Hunter Hearst Helmsley and the young challenger Rocky Maivia.
Oh, look at the start of this. Could be going into the playbook for submission.
Perfectly executed.
Looking to get out of this, and yes, able to slip out of the hold. Inconspicuous by his absence is the butler of Hunter Spencer Hurst Helmsley, who has been intervening in matches as of late. Who knows if he might show up?
Yeah, unfortunately, that's just another thing Maivia needs to worry about.
Rocky has bigger problems in the ring, gentlemen. Biggest match he's ever had. Live, worldwide television. He's got to have a stomach full of butterfly. From the top. What? Trying to do as much damage as humanly possible.
But at what cost?
If Rocky Maivia is going to take down the more polished and experienced Hunter Hurst Helmsley, he's going to have to do it with unrelenting energy. Rocky has to keep coming at the champion with big attacks until Helmsley collapses under the onslaught.
It's a bold strategy that will take everything the young Maivia's got, but you're right. It could be his best path to his first championship win.
And Helmsley is looking to the crowd for some support.
Drop kick. And Byron, Rocky has tremendous exuberance, tremendous youth. He's going to be a star for a long time.
I think Rocky Maivia shows more promise than any other wrestlers I've seen come into WWE. You talk about second-generation wrestlers, but with Rocky, you're talking about
launching. Lands the splash. Here's the windup and a double axe handle to the face. Framing him up. He's got a picture-perfect opportunity here.
Raw drop kick. Ooh. And we know Rocky doesn't have the same experience as Helmsley, and that could be a developing story as this match progresses.
And this is where an experienced wrestler like Helmsley can take a young wrestler and pick him apart, take advantage, capitalize, and win.
He's pushing back now.
Maybe Helmsley's found a new source of aggression to battle back with.
Using the elbow to escape the attack.
Oh, big boot! He's looking lost out there. Looking like an easy target. A bone-rattling knee.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton. And the knee. And Helmsley just showing his huge edge and experience here. I would say the most sky high.
And completely missed the mark.
Taking flight only to find nobody home at ringside. What a disastrous miscalculation.
Back suplex.
A face-buster knee smash.
That looks painful.
Helmsley with a ruthless attack, and he might have Maivia here.
Does the official not see him removing the turnbuckle pad?
Keep your voice down. Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Inverted vertical suplex.
And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of Rocky Maivia, former WWE Tag Team Champion.
I must admit, I do see a bright future for Maivia. Those that have been privileged enough to see Rocky Johnson in action will appreciate Rocky Maivia because he's a chip off the old block.
Notwithstanding as well the genes of his grandfather, the incomparable Peter Maivia. Chief Maivia.
Oh boy, they don't come any tougher than Peter Maivia. Hellacious power slam.
Boom! Good defense from him.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hurst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
Blast off! Oh, huge impact. Oh, man.
Lands an elbow.
Hunter is getting dominated.
Maivia keeps bringing the energy, and Helmsley answer.
And he gets directed into the corner.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Float over. Float over. Nice. DDT. You know what he's thinking, and it is not good.
Climbing to the top. What's he have in store?
From the top.
Off the mark with that one.
Caught with a DDT.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Hunter might be in panic soon. And he's coming to. About to stumble his way into danger. Up high.
Crossbody from the top.
Maivia taking his best shot at Helmsley. Going for the glory.
Caught with the lariat.
And it seems like his head might be the target here.
Short clothesline. And hits its mark.
There it is, the People's Punch.
Waiting for him to get back on his feet so he can strike.
Fends it off. Good counter.
Has been hooked, looking for sliced bread. What a counter! Power slam.
Oh, God. Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
A series of disabling maneuvers from Rocky.
Elbow drop. Boom.
Oh, man.
Maivia feeding off the crowd, feeding off their energy.
Will he get on with it already? This is a fight. Wrong drop kick.
Struggling to get back on his feet, looking lost out there.
Drop kick.
Hits the mark.
Maivia dishing it out now.
Can Hunter withstand this surge?
Setting the sights on the leg with that.
Vintage move here. The Cobra Clutch. Expertly executed hold right on the neck.
This is devastating.
Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Face buster. Oh, caught him.
Wait a minute. Pedigree. The champ is in control.
Are you kidding me? Not even a 1 count.
A new strategy is needed right about now if that couldn't end things.
Gets driven into the corner.
Maivia gets stonewalled. Shoulders down to retain. Kick out after one from the challenger.
Giving a massive effort to overcome the pin attempt.
Both athletes showing incredible reflexes here.
Answer that with a stiff knee.
What a reversal by Hunter. The physicality on display there. Unbelievable.
With the Intercontinental title on the line, Maivia and Helmsley are not holding back.
This match has been nothing short of sensational. Up and down. Wow, that hurt. We might be moments away from crowning a new champ. Helmsley is putting it all on the line to defend his title.
But Maivia hasn't backed down either. These two won't be stopped.
Powerbomb all the way to the outside.
And Rocky
Take off. Whoa, look out. You got to be a certain kind of crazy to even think about attempting that kind of offense. But I can't say it didn't pay off.
And Rocky is delivering solid damage, but needs to remember to get Helmsley in the ring. The title can't be won outside of the squared circle. Totally helpless at the moment. And did you hear the impact of that?
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6-foot...
Oh, he could be looking for a submission here. The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined... The champion into the pin. The challenger kicks out after one.
Way too early.
The Intercontinental title hangs in the balance. Tonight in a match between our refined champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley, and the young challenger, Rocky Maivia.
Rocky Maivia has a lot to prove here. The third-generation up-and-comer would love nothing more than to grab his first championship tonight and send a message to the WWE that Rocky Maivia has arrived.
But Hunter Hearst Helmsley will do everything in his considerable power to stop that from happening. And as far as Helmsley is concerned, Maivia is barely even worth his time.
Before this match, I was talking to Helmsley, and he said he can beat the snot out of this Maivia kid in less than 10 minutes. In fact, he was showing me on his watch. Did you know he has a timepiece that costs $20,000?
Confident words from Hunter Hearst Helmsley. Not sure how relevant his timepiece is to this match, though, Corey.
It isn't relevant. I just wanted to share an example of how far ahead in the game of life Helmsley is.
Oh, brother.
What's it going to take for Hunter Hearst Helmsley to retain his Intercontinental title here? How can he get the better of Rocky Maivia?
Well, the champ needs to put this young upstart Maivia in his place with unrelenting offense. No time for graceful bows and upper-class taunting. Just beat Rocky down.
What a reversal!
Uh-oh, the Cobra Clutch is applied. The Cobra Clutch submission is... Elbows trying to free himself, and he escapes.
Maivia dishing it out now.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now.
Oh, a drop kick. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship. He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count.
Sidewalk slam delivered.
Counters right back. The Intercontinental Championship is on the line here between two superstars who don't have anything nice to say about one another. The challenger, Rocky Maivia, and our current champion, Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Well, Helmsley is our champion for a reason. He's a cut above the rest, a higher class of in-ring competitor. This Rock
Soaring! Whoa! Landed from all the way up. Wasted no time flying out to the floor. Rolling into a monkey flip.
Intercontinental Championship at stake right here in Lowell, Massachusetts. We're expecting an emotional night for all of us, considering that Shawn Michaels will forfeit the WWE Championship live tonight.
Yeah, I saw a very dejected HBK earlier today. I couldn't even get him to crack a smile at all.
Well, that's just because no one's ever happy to see you, Saxton.
And now gets tossed into the ring. But act fast to beat the count.
The seconds are ticking away. Elbow finds the mark.
Rocky moves out of the way.
Helmsley has the momentum against him here.
Might be a keep. Wait a minute, setting in. Devastating submission coming.
Forces the break by getting to the ropes.
Good way of using the rule book in your favor.
Oh. And watching from home is Rocky Johnson, the father of four.
Down right with the schoolboy. Shoulders are down.
The ref calls it off. He's on the ropes.
Deadlock. Oh, a cheap shot right above the eye.
Maivia gets stonewalled. Oh, he scattered that one.
Oh, my gosh.
Laying out with a power slam. Maivia dishing it out now.
The power of Rocky Maivia is too much for Helmsley right now. Perched up top.
Diving knee drop. And give credit where it's due. Rocky Maivia is leaving nothing in the ring in pursuit of the Intercontinental Championship.
Maivia took to the sky and executed that high risk perfectly. I don't think Helmsley had that scouted at all.
Raw drop kick. Deeper into this match now, and I think it's Helmsley who's reaching peak frustration.
Can't quite put Rocky Maivia away. A testament to the never say die attitude from the top.
Off the mark.
Devastating punch right to the face.
Hunter is getting dominated.
Hunter might be in panic soon. Sky high and coming down with incredible force. Another ascent to the top, not showing any signs of stopping. Up high. Whoa, cross body. Takes another trip to the skies, and it pays off once again.
Into a monkey flip.
And even before the bell rang tonight, I think Hunter Hearst Helmsley has been trying to frustrate Rocky. He's trying to say, hey, young fella, we're going to do things at my pace, not yours.
Rocky, the 6'5", around 270-pound stud, just has to keep his cool. Don't take any unnecessary chances against a cagey competitor the caliber of our Intercontinental Champion.
Hunter whipped into the corner, nobody home. Rocky hit hard. And now Hunter looks to take over this match.
Helmsley muscling Maivia up to the top turnbuckle and a big right hand.
Helmsley with something big in mind here for his challenger tonight.
Well, this is just blatant disrespect from the arrogant champion.
Almost daring Rocky. Hey, you really want my title? You really think you're going to be Intercontinental Champion?
Up to the top. Hooking Rocky into a superplex. This could be it. Can Hunter capitalize? This could be it. Hook of the leg and a cover. And Rocky stays in it, getting his shoulder up.
Still not enough to put out the flame of Rocky Maivia.
Hunter has to be asking himself, what else do I have in my arsenal? And I think we may get our answer, gentlemen.
Yeah, it's just a matter of time, I believe, before this one's over. Hunter hooking Rocky, taking his time, looking to put him away.
Maivia just collapsed.
This just shows you how much damage Hunter Hearst Helmsley has inflicted on the challenger in this matchup.
I think Maivia's done. Official might want to step in, call this one.
The official checking on Rocky. Hunter Hearst Helmsley believes this is close to being over. Lifting him back up again. Rocky rolls through. Shoulders down. Rocky wins the title.
Rocky Maivia has shocked Hunter Hearst Helmsley.
Here is your winner and the new Intercontinental Champion, Rocky Maivia.
We have a new Intercontinental Champion.
In a family of elite combat athletes and top-tier performers, the final boss has always stood out, even when he was just a blue chipper. But there wouldn't be a final boss. There wouldn't even be a bloodline if it wasn't for The Rock's grandfather, the High Chief Peter Maivia. You can think of him as the first boss. Predecessor to the tribal chief.
He is one of, if not the foundation for our family. The Anoa'i Fatu Maivia wrestling dynasty. I don't think there's anybody more responsible for what's going on now than the High Chief himself.
Peter Maivia isn't simply one of the two principals behind the sacred blood bond. He's also an incredibly decorated professional wrestler who traveled the world and won titles everywhere he went. New Zealand, Japan, Europe, and here in the United States, where he enjoyed especially successful runs in Hawaii and California. Maivia would eventually find his way to WWE, engaging in legendary battles with the likes of superstar Billy Graham. His larger-than-life personality would win the WWE Universe over in short order, as it had throughout his entire career. In the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia was a potent blend of brawn and grappling technique, often muscling his opponents down to the mat through a variety of joint locks and then switching to more painful holds once grounded. His sleeper hold and stump puller were both feared and renowned, and make no mistake about it, Maivia knew there was always more than one path to the ultimate victory. Out of the ring, High Chief Peter Maivia also ran one of the most successful wrestling promotions on the planet, Polynesian Pro Wrestling, based out of Hawaii, showing his mastery of the business in every aspect. His induction into WWE's Hall of Fame class of 2008 was supremely deserved, forever enshrining Peter Maivia as the legend he always was. And now, we present to you the opportunity to walk in the boots of the legendary High Chief Peter Maivia, facing off against one of the most legendary WWE rivals, George the Animal Steele. You will settle this score once and forever and showcase the overwhelming strength of Peter Maivia, which has ever since remained as a hallmark for every single solitary member of this bloodline. Steele is no easy battle, though. He thrives in the chaos, one of pro wrestling's true madmen, properly with a resounding victory.
Uh-oh, somebody called the local zoo.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is a steel cage match. Introducing first, from Detroit, Michigan, weighing in at 275 pounds, George the...
And strolling down the aisle, the opponent of George Steele, Peter Maivia.
Always a chaotic matchup.
His opponent from the Isle of Samoa, weighing in at 275 pounds, High Chief Peter Maivia.
Steele had better keep an eye on Maivia, because Maivia is a true brawler.
Few men can handle the chaos of the animal inside a steel cage, but I believe the High Chief is ready.
Maivia carrying such pride into the ring.
Very stark contrast to Steele.
We'll see which prevails tonight.
High Chief Peter Maivia taking out George the Animal. Steele in a steel cage match. Quite a heated history between these two guys.